It's another day in the life of multiple choice questions. 3 multiple choice questions every weekday. All right, and we are at episode 27. We are looking at the May 2011 multiple choice paper. If you are new here, welcome to DG Makes Math Easy. You can go ahead and subscribe so you can get notifications for all our videos, especially the live ones coming up. All right, today we are looking at questions 19 to 21. And go ahead, like and share the video so that your friends can also benefit. We are going straight to episode 40 when we're done with this paper. All right, so let's hit the road. Don't forget to let me know in the comments what was challenge for you, how the videos are helping you, or whatever comments you have for me. All right, let's go. Number 19. At the end of any year, a car is worth 5% less than what it was worth at the beginning of the year. So again, at the end of any year, December, a car is worth 5% less than what it was worth in January. If a car was bought for $10,000 in January 2009, its value in December 2009 was, all right, so here we go. The car's value at the start of the year, value, let me just write in January, is $10,000. Now the value of the car is, of course, depreciating. So 5% less than what it was worth. We need to find out what that 5% is. So 5% of 10,000, 5% of 10,000. And of course, we are going to simply simplify. All right, so that's going to be 100 into this will give us 100. Other persons who just like to cancel the zeros, that is okay. All right, so this will give us $500 as the depreciation value. So how much it was, so it's worth $500 less than the original. So that means the value in December is just gonna be what it was worth at the start of the year minus that little bit that came off it, which is gonna be 9,500, which means our final answer is C. All right. Again, you can always pause the video before you move on to the next question and take your notes or review something. Number 20, if the simple interest on $800 for 3 years is $54, what is the rate of interest per annum or per year? So we're looking at once you hear simple interest, you may just want to jot down the formula real quick. Simple interest is calculated based on what you invest. I guess in this case, I can say invest, but anyway, right. So P stands for principal, which would be the original amount, times the rate, which would be given in percentage, times the time, which should be given in terms of years. All right, and a rate is percentage. So whatever the rate is, if we find out that it's 5%, that's clearly like 5 over 100. So the simple interest formula looks like this. Simple interest equals principal times rate times time over 100. Clearly, I'm trying to also put the concept here, apart from just attacking the question. So you can always read up a little more. So no, the thing is, we're not being asked to find the simple interest. We're being asked to find something else. What do we know? We know the interest. So the interest for blah, blah, blah is $54. We know the principal, which is 800, sorry. Do we know the rate? Nope. Some sort of percentage. Do we know the time? Yes, 3 years. And now we are going to be simplifying and finding the value of R. We were asked what is the rate of interest. All right, you can Go ahead and do 100 into 800, goes 8 times. Now we simplify. 54 equals 8 times r times 3 is going to be 24 times r, or 24r. All right, I'm still trying to find r, so let's get rid of this 24 by dividing. Anything you do to one side, do to the other. All right, r is now equal to 54 divided by 24. If you can look in your answers, you know it's not going to turn out to be a whole number. It's gone. It's gone. Those two are wrong. All right, because 24 leaves our remainder when it goes into 54. All right, I think we can clearly see what the answer will be. But anyway, let's finish up. We can either change this into an improper fraction right now, or we can simplify it first. All right, so let's go ahead and change it to, change it to a mixed number. All right, so this will be 2 and 6 over 24. And once you reduce that 6 over 24, you will get 1 over 4. 2.25% clearly is our answer. If we had 54 over 24 and probably decided to divide by 6, so simplify first, we would have had 9 over 4. And so once we write this as a mixed number, we're still going to get 2 and 1/4. All right, we are heading to our final question for today. And it has to do with gas, which is really expensive. All right, a man pays 60 cents for every 200 cubic meters of gas used, plus a fixed charge of $13.25. How much gas does he pay when he uses 55,000 cubic meters of gas? So first things first, repeat the question. Man pays 60 cents for every 200 cubic meters of gas, all right? Plus a fixed charge of $13.25. So when you're gonna calculate how much he pays in total, don't forget that fixed charge. That fixed charge means regardless of how much you use, this charge doesn't change. It has to be added to his bill. All right, the next part says for every 200 meters cubed of gas used, he pays 60 cents. So in knowing that he used 55,000 meters cubed, right? We need to know how many times we can get 200 meters cubed of gas out of this, right? So if you don't know that, then you won't know how much time I'm gonna pay 60 cents. So let me repeat that. To know how many times he's gonna pay this 60 cents, or how much we need to multiply the 60 cents by, we need to find out how many of this amount of gas can be found in this amount of gas. All right, so what are we gonna do? Clearly divide. All right, and once you divide those properly, then of course you should get 275. All right, we get 275 of those. All right, so there were 275 times, let me say this, right? We got 275 of this amount out of 55,000, right? So this tells us how many times he will pay that 60 cents. And we just simply multiply 275 by 0.6. Okay, I guess I should do it on the board. And of course, one of the short strategies we would have looked at in a video before is that we can ignore the decimal point for a while, right? 275 times 0.6. If you're ignoring dollars and cents, you can just leave up that extra zero at the end. All right. Once you multiply these, we are going to end up with 1,650. All right. But of course, there is one decimal place represented in the 0.6. So we need to also do that here. So that will give us $165 which means our answer is going to be B. All right, so let's multiply that 275 by 60 cents and you're good to go. That is our final question for today. And that means this is the end of episode 27. Join me tomorrow again for our 3 multiple choice questions. All right, it's goodbye. Remember to subscribe if you are new here or if you've been around but have not yet subscribed. All right, it's goodbye from BG Makes Math Easy. I will see you.